Hello, my name is Jami, and I am here today because I have a higher calling in my life. I am a light worker, a divine child of God, and it has been very clear to me lately, and actually for a while now, that it's time to really step up to the front lines as my energy is needed in the world to bring balance, peace, and harmony, to balance the karmic scales within our existence, and to teach others about unconditional love. My intentions are to help you raise your vibration and to help you get in touch with your inner self. I am burning a Palo Santo to clear and bring positive energy into our space. And I asked for the angels of the highest white light and the Spirit of God to be present and to be used as a vessel to deliver this message with clarity and love. Amen. Thank you. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of self-love. Many times we only scratch the surface of what self-love truly means, and it is mistaken by bubble bath and beauty, the enhancement of beauty. But in actuality, that is only the outer step that is not required, but that the last step that represents how much we care for our bodies, our well-being, and a reflection of who we are. But in actuality, self-love, it's about getting to know ourselves on a deeper soul level, honoring our divinity, so we can honor and recognize and show to others what's really inside of us. In my journey, I have seen a lot of darkness, opposition, injustices, pain and suffering. As an old soul and a highly sensitive being, and I wanted to talk about that. For a while, I have felt like not having the right words to talk about this. Also, I was facing people who were manipulating my throat chakra so I wouldn't speak. I realized I was the only one who could overcome that. And here I am. The importance of practicing self-love in a spiritual way. It's crucial to our true happiness, to our inner and outer confidence, and how we show up in this world. Lack of self-love stems from insecurities, jealousy, feelings of inferiority, greed, and power. And I say greed because there is so much competition in this world, and lack of compassion living in the human hearts. Everybody wants to get ahead and stepping into other people's neck to get what they want, leaving compassion aside, if there is any. Now these energies are being controlled by dark forces that are roaming around and looking for a weak vessel to live in. And my intentions here are to illuminate how can you not be a victim of these demons. If people only love themselves, pain and suffering and a chain of events that destroy their life could be avoided. And that doesn't mean that you are exempted from pain, because at times, even if you love yourself and are doing the right thing, the things can happen to you. but that is ordained by the Most High God for a higher purpose. He allows that so we can move into a higher degree of our being. And I always had this question that I recently pondered upon and found my answers to. As an empath, and also in a highly sensitive being, I ask, so why is it that living from your heart threatens other people and can be so challenging in a world where we all wear some kind of mask? This is why it's so important to come back to self and to open our hearts into the God within, to do self-reflections, practice inner stillness, and connect to Spirit, the Spirit of God. My wish is, and I ask all of you in the world, or whoever this message resonates to and wants to be part of the group of people that are trying really hard on bringing higher consciousness and leading our planet to a beautiful, peaceful, to community, people who are like-minded and that have the best intentions for the highest good of all. So how can we all, as one, work on healing the ancestral patterns that bind us to a lower timeline? A timeline that, by the way, repeats a history for reincarnations to come. I know this very well because this process I have been learning in a very painful but most necessary way. As a generational course breaker, I was moved from my hometown and separated from family and friends to fulfill my higher purpose. How can we break the ancestral patterns that keep us from reaching who we're really meant to be, who is meant to break all codependencies that ultimately keep us from finding our true self. You can call upon Spirit to help you with this. Rest and be patient with the process and allow things to unfold as they may, and allow yourself some grace to go through it. Spirit will honor you and will take your hand and will not leave you without guidance on how to do this. We can battle depression. We can battle feelings of abandonment. We can battle feelings of not being loved or accepted for who we truly are. This is all part of an old programming. This is all part of the Piscean age. It's an old system that doesn't work anymore or will continue working as we head towards our future new earth. As we connect and meditate to our pineal gland, we can be shown things that might not make sense at the moment when you first start awakening, having a soul awakening. But then we will start connecting to our esoteric body, which is the link that bridges us from a 3D state of consciousness to 5D. We can also enhance this process by eliminating processed foods, toxic habits, and changing the way we live, think, and behave. As we connect to our higher self, we will find that there is a lot of beauty there that has been unseen. As we do the inner work, the shadow work of inner reflection and inner stillness with meditation, our DNA starts to become more crystallized, and it will go from carbon to crystalline. You can do your research on that. The changes will be very visible with time. As your consciousness elevates and transforms and transcends the biology of your body, will start communicating with your higher self with more clarity. When the pineal gland, also known as the third eye, is open and activated, we will start seeing the veil of illusion being lifted right in front of our eyes. This will keep you safe and protected from those who will want to take advantage of your light, of the goodness that is within your heart that perhaps you haven't discovered yet. You will have no need to manipulate others' energy to gain anything for yourself. Because when you walk with a spirit, the Most High God, you will go through tests, trials, and tribulations that will make you stronger and more confident on who you are, in despite of any conditions around you. In despite of any material success that you have to show for yourself. Which, by the way, at many times it is used and misused. Used as a dangling carrot, only to benefit them, the users, the manipulators, the thief, the dream thief that come to take away your wholeness, your soul, your being, your body, your mind. When you open your third eye and it's activated, and you detoxify that pineal gland, along with other measurements on your diet, and care for self as an act of self-love, You will start awakening to higher dimensions of truth and love and peace and harmony within yourself, to the point where you can master yourself in the toughest time of your life. You can cultivate that inner peace in the midst of chaos and conflict that no one can take away from you.